Beautiful.
How are you?
Oh, just chilling, just getting it in, trying to sync the scoreboard on my men's game. Yeah, that's good, right? Normal day. What's up? Yeah, I think so.
This one. This reminds me so much of
Does he?
except with blonde hair.
Yes.
The build and everything is like exactly the same.
You know what else is crazy though? You see the other one with facial hair. You think the other one's the older one?
And it's not.
It's not. Lars is the older one. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna actually see if I could do both courts. Do like a little bonus coverage thing.
There you go.
See how that looks. How's that look? Oh no way. So let me see that. Let's do video. Okay. How's that look? No, they're gonna give me some nonsense on that, so I'm not gonna do it.
Nice hit, Shay.
All right, here we go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me in your living room, guys. Jason DeBeers courtside. We have a feature men's match, winners bracket match. We have Colin McAtee, the Energizer Bunny. That guy does not get tired. Colin's partner, of course, Bobby Webb, and they're going against Lars Basey and Ian Carlson, who were the Motherlode champions here 2 years ago. defeated Jeff Samuels, defeated Mark Burek. Last year's champion, Gage Basey, Lars' brother, won. So there's always a Basey. McAtee, Webb, Basey, Carlson. Here we go. Back set, that ball drilled into the tape, and that's usually a signature, a vintage move by Ian Carlson, but that one unfortunately did not go over. That ball's hit out of bounds, but we got a net violation, evening it up one apiece. Thank you for having me in your living room. It's the Motherlode 2024. This is Aspen, Colorado. It's absolutely beautiful here. Two, one. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to check the other court. Okay, there is no other court. 2-1. Check me. That's me. All right, here we go. Colin McAtee had played the Masters tournament before he played this one, and again, the Energizer Bunny. Some people look exhausted, and he's out here like nothing happened. Trust me, I was here for the Masters. Something happened. That was a tournament that went till sunset. Ian Carlson, Lars Basey, the 3 seed in this tournament. And Ian finally fixed what was broken, and now they're double their score. Up and down set. McAtee, teardrop on that cut. Fantastic drop on that. Very, very difficult to play, and even if you know where it's going. Once again, all of you, thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me in your living room. We have a center court match happening as well. This is the up and down set. There's Ian. Line over. Very, very patient over Bobby Webb. Look out. Right into my living room came a ball, but ladies and gentlemen, I have mad skills. I have deflected it. The women are doing some hard hitting stuff on center court, and all this activity is coming my way. So it's something you don't see on the camera. And there's a ball on court, and I know, of course, Bobby and Colin would love that point, but ball roaming in the facility or where you're supposed to be blocking is always a safety measure. That ball's hit long. Now we have a tie game, and once again, Lars Basey, Ian Carlson are the 3rd seed in this tournament, and for all intents and purposes, seem to be the favorite to win this game. Center court, we have a technical timeout, 11:10, and I will 100% bring you guys up to speed on that. Little bonus coverage on both courts. Bobby Webb to serve. Another replay, and that's okay. And some people, of course, would Love to keep the game going, but system pass, why not? Let's run it. Okay, pass. Up and down set. Ian. Little gangly on his approach. Looked like he didn't really have footwork and momentum going, and now the lead is two. Ian Carlson, I believe at Arizona State University. I was saying whoever the coaching staff is now, looking for a volunteer assistant. I love how this kid's mind works. A sure consideration. Lars Basey, of course, is in Arizona as well, teaching, I believe, third grade. He's a Colorado native, Colorado product, of course. He and his brother Gage last year have made quite the impact. Picked up where they left off from last year to this year, Denver. Very impressive. I believe a fifth or a third place finish there. Not to mention the Pottstown Rumble. Both Beatty brothers made the semifinals, and Pottstown Rumble is a grass tournament, which is big court to 15, side out, no rally. In Pennsylvania, in the hottest month of the year. It is the most grueling tournament in all of volleyball. I'll be so bold as to say. 6-7. Free ball opportunity. Lars. Wow, what a dig. And Ian always seems to play with a big smile on his face. I'm not sure if he's gritting his teeth or that's just how he plays, or if he's just happy to be here. For those of you that are still watching the AVP or finishing watching the AVP, thanks for having me in your living room. I don't know who won the women's finals. I know that it's a rematch between the Canadians and Team NOLA, TKN. I know Taryn is from Sioux Falls, but she's now a New Orleans transplant. She's one of them. Wow. Bobby Webb, great elevation on that for the first point after the switch. So that's a Huntington Beach rematch. I don't know who won that. I do know the Canadians won Huntington Beach, and I do know the Canadians beat my favorite team. And if you're gonna lose to someone, for sure lose to Brandy. She's like our Roger Federer. She's like our citizen of the world. It's very much like when Andy Murray lost Wimbledon to Roger Federer. You're like, you were sad for Andy, but at the same time, right? You're not. It's Roger. Striking blood. First 2 points. Here we go. Pretty good pass. Nice hold on his platform by Ian, and Ian gets blocked and self coverage, and that Mikasa tape is getting a lot of activity today, as well as activity at the 10-foot line. 3 in a row, and you know, again, my 3 in a row is always an automatic timeout, but it's easy to say from where I'm sitting. I am your chairborne ranger. As a player, you always want to say next play, but to what end? In regards to momentum and consecutive points scored. And there's a dig, and they're looking for 11. Colin McAtee's one, line over. And now everybody listening to me is probably thinking the same thing I am, which I can just skip. 11-7, 4 unanswered points after the switch. It's one side out and 3 serves. Ian Carlson loves that rangy inside set to cross court. Very high percentage shot for him, and for now they stop the bleeding. Well, there's a big, heavy swing, and that ball's out of bounds. No, that ball's in, and he would never know by Bobby Webb's body language. He could have hit the ball straight down or luft ballooned it out of bounds. It's the same face. We're one away from the technical timeout, guys. And this women's game is really heating up. So I promise to get you guys a little bit of bonus coverage during the technical timeout. My goodness, there's your jump in, and there's your commanding 13-8 lead. My goodness. Oh, they are just handling theirs. All right, let's see if we can take a look at this women's court. A little bonus coverage, if you will. Let's go to camera 4. We're in the second set here. First set, 16-15. Ladies on the other end. Winners bracket getting a little bit smaller this Sunday. Once again, the finals and semifinals are on a Monday. Most of you guys are wrapping up and concluding on something today. And us, true to Labor Day, we will finish on that holiday as if it is a holiday. Oops, sorry. Let's do that. Wow, cross court, another good dig. Man, has Colin been done a great job, and that ball's in. That ball's in. It's been a straight up whooping, a straight up punking ever since 7-7. 6-1 on that last switch and picking up where they left off. There's the cutover he's looking for, and saw a lot of real estate, and Ian Carlson doing what I believe he should do personality wise. He's plays better when he keeps the mood light. He's keeping it light, and at the same time you have to have that mixture of keeping it light and the sense of urgency of hey, we got to get going here. This is a winner's bracket match. There's a whole bunch of matches we have to win if we lose. Keeping your head above water in these double elimination tournaments is instrumental in making it to the semis, finals, and possibly winning. Rankings be damned to McAtee and Webb. They do not care. They're here to ball. Wow. And there's the same cross court swing with a little bit more cut on it. Now reaching double digits. Ian Carlson played with Skylar Del Sol in the Manhattan Beach Open. Made the main draw. Pretty gnarly qualifier, as Manhattan Beach always typically is, particularly the third game, the playing game. Nothing easy there. Nice balance, nice disguise by Mr. Webb. And there's your side out, and the lead is now re-extended to 6. Bobby Webb. Don't have a lot of intel on him. All I know is pretty cool guy. Pretty tricky blocker, and he's here to ball. What else do we need to know? Lars. And that's something that Webb, smiling, he knows he's got to get, because once Lars lifts up his left hand, you're not going to see a one-handed set, in some fashion it's going to come over. And in light of the fact he's on the ground, it's got to be up and down. So at this level, anything up and down has to be covered. Either you can or you cannot. 11-16, one away from the switch. There's a great dig by Lars, but there might have been a net violation on someone, and as to who, Ian might be the guilty party. He certainly wouldn't hold the net for somebody else. Renzo, Renzo Vigo, thank you. I, I got the wrong Colin because there's another Colin that looks just like him, and he's muscular, absolutely muscular. Pretty good dig. Transition play, Lars, line over. That is the most bizarre thing, Rigo. If you've ever been to Motherlode, does he not look like the muscular Colin you see playing in the Masters and as well as the Open? I've been tricked, guys. I got hoodwinked. That ball goes into the net. It's 17 12. I scratched that. That's 18-12. Yeah, Rigo, I will be doing one women's, one men's, one women, one men's, but stay tuned for all of them because when I'm live streaming women's matches, I will be camera switching. I have four camera switcher here, and I'll be giving people bonus coverage on both courts, very much like I'm going to do on this one. 13-18. Of course, tomorrow all of the games will be on center court, semis and finals, which for sure makes my job a little bit easier. And your name is Henzo. No one's gonna call you. If you're Brazilian, they're gonna call you Renzo, right? They call you Henzo. Left shoulder serve, zone 4. Pretty good pass. And that's Webb. Took a whole set to get it right, but hey, how do you get to Carnegie Hall, people? Up and down set, Carlson. There's a touch. He knows he's got to go. Looking for 14 on the attack. Lars. Wow. Man, I call Lars Basey the poor man's Partain. If you look at his movements, you look at the athleticism, even the body type in very many ways. He and his brother Gage, their movement, the quick release on the hands, jump setting, jump serves, the good, better, best on the approach. Just striking similarities to Miles Partain and for a while Marcus. There's a bop off the block by Mr. McAtee. It's now set point opportunity number 1. Mr. Webb stealing a little equipment from center court, and we're going to see a switch, or we're going to see the end of the first set. Ian, nice angle on his platform, and trying to be a little bit tricky. And sometimes this high IQ block of McAtee has just been the story of the first set. That's 5 blocks in a single set. For Colin McAtee. Join you in a bit on the second set. Second set coming up, guys. Is this set 3?
No. This one's 2. These 2 won first.
Gotcha. Oh, they did. It's like 24-22, right? Yeah.
That was second.
Actually, that is the second set. It's 24-22. Shaking hands, and I lack the bonus coverage on that. And sorry, guys. Good stuff. I was switching back and forth. I was doing like bonus coverage, this and that. So, great job. I'm good. I'm good. I actually got 6 hours, 7 hours sleep. That's all I need.
Nice swing, Renata.
Oh, come on, Bismarcky. Let's go. This song is timeless. You got what I need as we start the second set. Bismarcky, ever timeless, survives every generation. You got what I need. At least one or two remakes of it, but those are one of the songs that you just leave alone. That is not something you touch on a remake. That's not lean on me for heaven's sake. Basey scores the first point, and Webb with the line over, and he has been automatic on side out. He's been ferocious on defense, tenacious on defense. And every time he's got a dig, you're at the edge of your seat because you knew a point or something really cool was going to follow. So far, great match for them. Winners bracket, certainly good tournament. And I see they moved the location to the pin for Ian Carlson. Maybe they can give him a little bit more range, and that might be the adjustment. Or maybe just give him some room to hit. I mean, at certain levels, you got to stop setting tight. Blockers reaching over the net that can touch the ball before you can. A little bit careless on that serve, and I know Ian, again, you know, plays really well when keeps the mood light, but at the same time, there has to be a balance of urgency. Right now, though, all of the momentum goes to their challenger, and they already went down 1-0. There's the elevation he's looking for, and that's the net result. Up one in the set. One away from the switch. McAtee to serve. He's had a good one. And there's the line over. A nice 4-block switch. And there's the dig and transition I was telling you about. This guy has been automatic every time he's gotten a dig. So much fun to watch. And thanks to my comment section, I'm getting names right today, people. It's Bobby Webb. They win this match. He's going to join me in the booth for a post match, and we're going to get to know him a little bit better. 4-3 on the switch. No real advantage side, as you can see by the trees and everything behind you, and the absolutely beautiful shot we have in the background. There's a line shot, ties the score. Pretty much no wind on either side. Strange thing to say. No wind on either side. Well, no, it's actually. You can set up your camera here. This is faced the other way. This is the bunker. It's the bunker cam. So in fact, if you want to move yours more to the middle, yeah, because all of my cameras are. There we go. Get that do not disturb thing going. Sorry, back to the scoreboard, guys. Wow. Score is 6-4. For those of you that just joined me, thank you for having me in your life. So I got some people want to set up a camera in front of me. I'm going to give them a huge suggestion. Probably just set up right here by the pole. Yeah, because anything that goes one bounce goes right over the camera. Plus, you got a good center court shot. Yeah, if you got room. You got room? Yeah. And it only matters where the lens is. It doesn't matter where the camera is, right? Where the lens is. So, yeah. So we're back on our action on court number 1, men's match. Trailing by 1 in the set, trailing 0-1 in the match, are the 3 seed, Basey and Carlson. Colorado favorites. If you remember Ian Carlson, the AVP Denver, they were in the main draw, gnarly main draw match, beat Bill Kolinsky and Carvajales to get into the draw. And then set 3 down 7-14 as that ball sails out of bounds. Down set match point 7-14, scores 14 straight points to tie the game. Scarlett del Sol and Ian Carlson. And it's only less of a story because they lost, right? At the end of the day, you really want to ask, did they win or lose? And if they lose, nobody wants to hear the story. But listen, that's one of the handful of stories in the losing effort you want to talk about. That's just fantastic. 7-14. Ridiculous. 7-6, one away from the switch. And even though momentum-wise they stopped, they halted a little bit better, they don't have an answer against Webb and McAtee. McAtee and Webb have a strategy. They know who they're going to, and they know where they're going. They're serving in the middle because they know Ian Carlson is going to create his string out of the middle, and that's where McAtee believes he's more competitive on the block. Not trying to give away the farm here, guys, but the strategy's pretty academic. 7-7. Let's check that score. And that's something about Ian. Ian, if they serve him in the middle, and if he's more comfortable with the set to the pin, forget about tethering. There's no wind out here. You don't have to tether together, or string along, should I say? Here's line over. Net ball is the guy on the scoreboard's just waiting to see who grabs the ball, and there he goes. He's flipping. He's got it. And for the first time since early set 1, if not the whole match, the 3 seed has the lead. Beautiful hold on his platform. And McAtee, man, that was something what you call an indoor-worthy reception. Nice hold, a little bit low for my taste, but that hold on your platform, that little hard wall effect allows the ball to like hang in the air a little bit longer. Setter just walks up and just shoots it right out of the air with his hands, and followed up, unfortunately, by a miss. And he's gosh darn iting himself. Score is now 9-8. And I think wasn't sure if he was looking for a replay or if he just saw the ball was out to a point where he's like, nope, don't touch it, And yeah, that's what it is. Early call, early determination for that ball that left balloons out of bounds. Here's the up and down set, and there's the line, and a little bit of a stunt double dig by Mr. Webb. Again, something else he wants back, but it is what it is. And it is now 10-9. We're 2 away from the technical timeout in this men's winners bracket match. So yeah, Ian Carlson had played with Skylar Del Sol in Denver. Did really well. They had to qualify for the main draw, but that's no thing for someone like Skylar and who has superpowers in Denver. Transition looking for 11. Basey sneaks it. 11-9, one from the technical timeout. There's a drifter set, a little bit of a joust. Will Basey clean up? No, Basey gets blocked. McAtee. That's block number 7 for the match, second in the set. And now lead by 1 in the technical timeout. No, sorry, trail by 1. But lead 1-0 in the match. Yellow's, yeah, I got a good condensed mic. In fact, sit wherever you want because like this camera's facing me, and see where the other one is. It's way up there. So, yeah, I do my best work when there's a whole bunch of people around me. So hey, let's take a look at a little bit of bonus coverage from center court. Let's check out center court, see what's going on here. We're in the beginning of the set. It's 3-1. This is I assume winners bracket match. Mary Streetel, and that's Katie Vanderrot. We're back from the technical timeout, and Ian takes control, takes command, and strikes first blood after the technical timeout. Great cross court swing. And that's what I think they're going to try to do. I think they're going to just try to move the set away from the middle, more towards the pin. Little indoor range, more rangier swing, and perhaps gets his court vision back. Some people have better court vision with middle sets, and some people have better court vision with sets closer to the pin, or we'll call those 2s and 1s for the people who rely on depend on a numerical system of their set locations. Sorry, we got 13-10. First 2 points off the technical timeout are the 3 seeds, up by 2, but still trailing by 1 in the match. 0-1 in the match. This is set number 2. That ball just out of bounds, and again, I use the term keeping the mood light, but that was just synonymous with him because It's really just about navigating your emotions. You don't want to be too emotionally high or too emotionally low. You just play the game, especially tournaments. You play them longer. What a great dig. Webb gets dug. Lars. Great elevation. Literally looked. Took his eyes off the ball to look straight ahead and back at the ball. Anyone that's ever had a bobblehead in their card, it's what it looked like. That's Lars Basey. 14-11.
My wife's 6 months older than me. List of did you make any cheat sheets? Don't leave those around. Those glasses. They will disappear with your spout on your head.
In a place like Aspen? Oh. Dude, I'm trying to call a match, man. What are you doing? I'm calling that match. Let's wait till the set's over. We'll go through cheat sheets.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Cool. Because I have like your iPad, you do notes. I have notes
On your notes?
on all top 8 seats for the men. Still working on the women.
Perfect. Thanks.
We got a timeout called, and actually, I'll take a little break in the action.
There you go. Good job, Jesse. There you go. Top serve. Let's go. Well, we had the 8 o'clock match. One of the first one. That's okay. No, that's the big one.
Wow, there's a great dig, but man, cleaning up Chewbacca style is McAtee. Once again, let's count them. Where we at? That's block number 9 for my piece of paper. That's block number 4 for the set, or 3 for the set. Again, well, let's do the math. 5 for the first set, 3 now, 4 now. Up and down set, Carlson gets it for the switch. Second set, momentum change. All tell signs say that this will probably go to the third set or not. Well, that's where my projection is going. Yes, East Tiger. I got a women's game for the timeouts, the technical timeouts. I will give you bonus coverage for this men's match, and the next match we're gonna do the women's match in its entirety. And the match before this was Lena Sokolowski and Katie Piles against Landon Martinez, which was a fantastic women's game, winners bracket match. So bear with me, but but don't get undressed. Wow, Lars know when to lay off. It's now 18-12, and again, looks like it's going to a third set. And again, it just happens. We're just being patient and not being too high or too low. Big waves crash. Small waves get you from pier to pier. There's a line over, and Lars saw the last minute read. When someone sticks up their knuckle, you know it's not going to be hard driven, so you just want to be patient, stay home. One move to the ball. Lars is more like 1.5 moves on that one, and now the score is 13-18. Nice hold on his platform. There's the middle set. And looks like he lost the ball for a whole second and then regained it. 1.5, 2 moves. Looked like he tried to get that and kind of got the wind knocked out of him on his landing. Walking it off. Walking it off. It's Mr. McAtee. Colin has been an absolutely fantastic blocker this entire match. There's the on two, and once again, there's a tell sign. You lift your knuckle up, he's not going to set that. You got to be ready. As at this level, you have to be ready for the up and downs. $15-19. Lars, an OT shot. And it looks like we're going to find out in a minute. That's 16-19. That ball left balloons out of bounds and opportunity knocking on the door. Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. I did, but I forgot, so I'll tell you in a minute. I will. I do have some gas. It's a pretty good dig, looking for 20. What a good dig. And Webb doing transition things. That ball's touched. He knows he's got to go. Oh, McAtee really wants that back. That's set point opportunity number one. McAtee does probably need to do a better job facing the hitter on that one. On his twitch, he actually faced the net, which margin for error wise redirected all of his activity towards the net and towards the other end of the court. Get ready, buckle up, people. Third set's on the way. Let's do it. In the meantime, let's get a little bonus coverage on this center court. Got a little bonus coverage on center court. This is I thought this would be a gnarly one, and the score doesn't really show the competitiveness. But man, she's cave trolling at the net. What a huge block. That's the type of block you need to pay him money to cross the bridge. Jeez. 18-10's the switch on center court or court two. Court two exclusively for the ladies. Tomorrow semis and finals, all of the matches will probably be on court one or this court, in which I'm giving you guys bonus coverage. Buckle up for the next men's match. You got Skylar Del Sol playing the next match for winners bracket, I believe, against the 1 seed, perhaps Ty Coots. I'll double check that for you guys in a minute.
They're not filed, right? Some sort. Which one? Was Led Zeppelin, North Metallica?
Get the volleyball.
ACDC?
That was what. We tried trying to figure out how many people had that when we were.
What about Jimmy? What about Jimi Hendrix?
Pressure?
Has a volleyball tattoo.
Right, so you know.
It's a pretty crowded court. Nice. Hey guys, don't duck, deflect. It's no ducking in volleyball. Someone in the crowd said he's not afraid of his emotions, and I said to myself, ain't that a man? All right, striking first blood in the third set. We're underway. The 3 seed strikes first. Lars Basey, ready to get that ball. Speed up the pace of this game. Maybe that's how they want to go. McAtee, Webb gets dug. Outside set, McAtee goes cut, and again, Lars has got to be ready for that, and for sure, Lars has to face the hitter on that one. Facing the hitter, for all of you coaches, very juniors type thing. You just allows you to make one move to the ball easier. Also, your directional integrity, your margin for error, everything goes back on the court. And there's a great example, right? His balance gets shifted more towards the net. And like any worst case scenario, margin for error, as you can see, wound up in front of him or drifting towards the antenna on his right. And 2-1 in this decisive third set. Again, winner's bracket, it's a cool thing. Something about keeping your head above water, even if the ocean's at that 100 feet. And I love the move. It's worked. And he really wants that back because that just sailed out of bounds. And he knows, just like everybody watching, that this is the time. Game 3 is the time where that has, when it counts. That's when that ball has to go in. And speaking of when it counts, you get a good play, you catch a break, you have to be a little less careless on your serve. That ball sail into the middle of the net, and your switch is 3-2 or 2 serving 3. Wow, good set by Lars, and that's a rescue. Talk about a lemon to lemonade. Nothing but compliments for the young man this entire tournament, and highlighting how he's been playing this entire tournament in this very match, if not set. Expect him to go back to Webb? Yes, they do. Zone 4, okay pass, a little shot. Reading the knuckle on that and being alert is Mr. McAtee again. Trailing by 1, but very, very good at cutting off momentum and getting it back. He really makes you root for him. He really does. There's the drifter set, and that's what he's looking for. And once again, Webb getting a hand on everything. Win or lose this match, and I know he prefers the win. It's been a heck of a defensive display, if not effort, by this endless, I don't run out of gas machine in Webb. There's McAtee at the net, and give him an inch, he'll take a mile. inseam to line, cutting the lead to 1. A famous volleyball player once told me whoever gets the 5th point in the 3rd set usually wins. And let's put that measurement to the test as we continue to go through this tournament, people. Again, lost his footing there a little bit. Took a little bit of a hippity hop, but got what he wanted on the switch. 6-4 is the switch. Wow, pretty good dig and okay set. And good things happen when you swing. Lars Basey gets to 7-4, and Lars taking over this game at the service line and on transition digs. Here's the top of the tape. Pretty good pass. Webb, teardrop. Again, what looks like an easy cut to dig off the court from where this chairborne Ranger is sitting. Easier said than done. 5-7. And there's the break. Oh my goodness. Ian tried to walk away with the ball. Perhaps in the Pottstown Rumble, he'd get that ball back. But we're at the Motherlode, and that serve is as legal as a headlock in wrestling. Good hold again. And my goodness, and that's the Ian Carlson I remember from Denver. Ian Carlson, I don't know if it's just like shallow sand or what that situation was, but he was chest high above the net playing in Denver, to the best of my memory, Scott with Skylar Del Sol. And there's the 7-8 switch. That took a minute, but they're switching. Wow. That was gargantuan at the net. I'm watching center court while the men are taking their sweet time switching. And there's a rangy swing that he likes. Perfect set. And finally negotiated his way past the highly competitive McAtee at the net. Remember that name, guys. Colin McAtee. Took me a whole first set to remember it. Pretty sure you guys will do a better job than me on that one. Up and down set. Webb. Wow, look out. Almost reached the commentating booth on a one bounce. Kind of a rock skid one bounce, if you will. Score is 8-9. Expect him to keep going back to Carlson. If Basey and Carlson's going to win this match, it has to be his ability to side out. And great balance. And looked like he was running out of airtime. Hit that ball on the way down. But when you start from such a high place, no worries, huh? Leading by 2 in this decisive third set, as you already see. We switch sides every combined 5 points. Still win by 2. 1 timeout for each team. No technical timeout. Oh my goodness. A little Sitting volleyball to make the Paralympics proud. It's 11-8. He belongs in Paris with that move. And that's a little lower than 8 feet for sitting volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, educating our masses, the center of the net, no lower than 7'11" and 5/8. And the sides, no higher than 8 feet. 3/8 inch difference for net give. And the women's is 7'4" and an eighth. Oh, I might. I'll tell you in a second. In fact, Corey, while we're doing timeout, I'm gonna hook my guy with a little piece of equipment. That white cord on this camera, unplug that, and that's yours. No, wait, yours is a
I need to.
No, I got that here.
Yeah, you have it. You showed
Here.
me. No, it was in your headphone case.
Here. No, because you have the lightning one, and I have my phone has the USB-C. That's
Yeah,
why I
I
was
need
confused.
that one that's in your headphone case.
The one that's in the headphone case. Oh, that one. Got it. That took a while for me to process. I was like, headphone case.
8 feet out. You're like, what's going on?
I'm sure there's something in there that can help you. You got it. Pleasure's all mine, man. You slept like a baby, I'm sure, huh? No?
I was going to call you, but my phone was dead.
Yeah. Well, I was up because I'm an idiot that doesn't sleep, but I did get 7 hours, which for me is an open level win. 7 hours, that's open for me. All right, we're back in action from the timeout, and McAtee sneaks one through, and man, I don't know what he did on the sideline. Maybe he got his Pac-Man energy pill. 11-9 is the switch. And now we're at crunch time. Now we're at this point in the game where you do or you do not. Okay, pass. Drifter set, line over, and finally cracked the code. He's been getting 4 blocked on that. 4 block is when you show someone cross court and jump into it. And at some point, after getting blocked a few times, he's put 2 and 2 together and is now going high line. Put a little bit of speed on that, or some persons, a lot of my old school friends hated words, some pace. Splitting the difference after the switch. Score is now 10-12. All right, we're back. This decisive third set. Pretty good pass. And Lars Basey showing the Motherlode tournament why he does not get served. Seamless, effortless, cruise control swing. Good, better, best. Extends the lead to 3, and now they're 2 points away from moving on to the next round comfortably in the winner's bracket. Up and down set. McAtee. Wow, was that in or out? No. Woo, that was out. And ooh, man, he's got to hit the reset button. Match point opportunity number 1 for the heavy favorites for the 3 seed in this Motherlode tournament in Aspen, Colorado. Court 1. They go back to McAtee, and that time, look, wow. Looked like his arm got 2 inches longer when he stuck it up. Go gadget arms. Match point opportunity number 2, and I'm kind of covering up a little bit. I got Lena Sokolowski taking warm-up shots on the court next to me. Ball makes a different sound when she hits it. Lars Basey gets the option, and Ian's like, where's that been all day? First time they did it. Happened on match point. Better late than never. And winners 2-1 in this decisive match for the winner's bracket. Moving on to the semifinals are the 3 seed, Basey and Carlson. but still alive. A very impressive Mr. Webb, the version of Bobby and Colin McAtee. Hey, stay tuned. We got another live stream coming up. I'm supposed to go women, but I got Skylar Del Swole on court one, so we'll figure that out as we get the next live stream coming up. But for now, Jason DeBeas, love you guys. Stay with it.